Welcome to The Chatter, your end of the week ear candy for what to eat, drink, see, and do in Richmond, Virginia, right damn now.
The Richmond Experience is independently owned and created by locals, us, for locals, you. From recent openings and the latest trends to time tested traditions and hidden gems, we're here to help you experience the very best that RVA has to offer.
Hi, I'm Paige, RVAX owner and chief marketing officer. I'm the face you see in front of the scenes on Instagram and TikTok, taking you to all the latest and greatest hotspots around town.
And I'm Kelsey, RVAX owner and editor in chief, working behind the scenes on your Wednesday and Thursday newsletters, the Weekly Insider and the Weekender, and City Guides.
Hey, Kelsey, what's
Uh,
up?
not much, Paige. Every time we read that intro now, I think back to when we were doing a few episodes pre-holidays, and I want to go in and start reading your lines for some reason. I don't know what that impulse is.
It's all good.
It's just I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rock with the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, we read them at the top, but I think it's our goal to record it and just slide it in.
Right. I think that's something I put on our notes for our itinerary for the upcoming trip we're taking for our company retreat. That it might be nice just to record a couple of cuts of it and see where we can just download, insert the audio.
Yeah, I understand.
Tripping me up too much, but I don't know. I get too excited. I want to read all your lines. How are you, Paige?
I'm good. I mean, the seasonal depression is here. It's just January. It is literally the longest month of the year. It's just been a doozy.
She will not quit.
You're gonna feel all 31 days of her.
Oh my God, she is here to stay. It feels like I had a fleeting thought today that it's ugh, I can't wait to get through January and finally spring is here. It's no, spring is not here. This month is just taking as long as the first quarter would.
Yeah, and I don't know. Last week was just so cold. Then we had, the water situation at the beginning, and I don't know. It's just been one thing after another. And, we always say that January is like a time of hibernation. And so I haven't been doing that much. I'm sure everybody's seeing on social. I'm kind of just hibernating like you are, and we're just chilling.
Being cozy, just sort of keeping your head down at your desk for now, and then we'll back at it full speed ahead in the spring. But it's true, it's so hard to just with the cold temperatures. I don't know why it surprises me every winter, but when we're right here in the thick of it, I can't be bothered to remove myself from my house. Luckily this week though, it does seem like it'll be getting up to around 50s by afternoon, which could be helpful, but the morning still, I mean, that's something.
Yeah, I've been last week, I couldn't even bring myself to walk because it was so cold. But this week, I've been back trying to just, keep my good habits, going to the gym in the morning, walking, you know,
Just one
been
day
reading
after
a
the
lot.
other.
I finally am finishing our book club book from last month
Oh,
because
how are you liking it?
it's actually really good. Our book club, we read Anxious People, and our book club gave it a 9 out of 10. Everybody loved it, and I was only 30% in, and I was like, okay, guys, I guess I have to finish this.
Yeah.
It was fine from the get-go. I just was, again, feeling blah. And I've already started the audiobook for our next book club book, Cultish.
How is that? I'm really excited for that one.
Well, it's free on Spotify.
Oh, okay, good to know.
It's free on Spotify, so if you wanna listen, if you have Spotify Premium, but, since it's nonfiction, I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna read or I'm gonna listen to it, on my walks and stuff." Oh my god, well, I have a fascination with cults, so this does a deep dive on some, notorious cults back all the way from the '60s and '70s, so it's just kind of, fascinating,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
should
very
be a good one.
interesting. It
I'm
should be a good one.
excited.
Yeah.
I made the joke at our wrapping up our last book club that it's very Valentine's Day coded, nice and warm, fuzzy feelings about cults.
Yeah, it's yeah.
We didn't
I don't
really
know
go
why
on the
we
love
should
day
have picked
theme.
we should have picked a love story, but no, we're all just gonna learn about cults.
No, we got to let the book clubbers go where they'd like to go. I'm very excited. I thought it would be a good audio one too, because it seems like nonfiction, I feel lends itself well to that. And then it almost reminds me of those true crime podcasts that you may or may not listen to. I feel like it could be a good one for that. And then, of course, in more, sad news on the theme of how long and sad January is. Unfortunately for Commanders fans, they didn't make it to the Super Bowl over the weekend, which my family personally is very upset about. But Super Bowl is coming, so that's exciting. Snacks are ahead.
Well, and I was doing some content planning. Did you know National Pizza Day is on the same day as the Super Bowl?
Oh my gosh, they planned that, they had to.
Yeah, so it's always, National Pizza Day is the same, but obviously the Super Bowl doesn't. So,
Mm,
but it is kind of cool. National Pizza Day is on February 9th, so it
ooh.
just happens to be the Super Bowl. So I'm trying to figure out content, how I want to do that.
Yeah, which, like, pizza places do you wanna have, cater your Super Bowl parties and such?
Yeah, because I mean, we have a killer pizza guide. I think
Right,
it's
exactly.
20 spots. So I don't know. I usually like round up a bunch of places that are hosting things for the Super Bowl. So I didn't know if I was going to tie them together or not. I don't
Could
know.
do a little mix of each. Ooh, that's very exciting. That and the Grammys are also coming up ahead. I think they're next, or is it this weekend? I think it is the 2nd.
Oh, yeah, we are in award season.
Right, so it's coming up, January, she's been long, we can't say it enough, but February is around the corner. She's bringing us so far, it sounds like exciting things.
Yeah, the Grammys take place on Sunday, February 2nd.
There you go, and I did hear Taylor Swift will be in attendance at that and likely the Super Bowl, I guess, too. Although I did say to Paige right before we hit record, I'm kind of over this Chiefs-Eagles situation. We just saw this.
And you know me, I'm just there for Taylor.
It's true.
So
I mean,
she
like, I
had
can't.
an adorable fit, all Louis Vuitton.
Oh
I'm
my
just
gosh, she was
really,
looking stunning. Her past couple of ones have really, like, hit it out of the park, I feel like.
no, gosh.
Okay, maybe I could be convinced to watch one more Taylor Swift fashion show for the season. Very exciting, but, we'll get through it. Only a few more days left in January. By the time you're hearing this episode, we'll be on the very last day, so we're talking like it's lasting forever, but when you're listening, it'll be basically over.
Yeah. And speaking of fashion, I mentioned this on Instagram. I'm not sure if I mentioned it on the pod yet, but I was looking for a local stylist essentially to help me in my closet. Like I have all these clothes. I definitely need to go through my closet and edit it a little bit, but I was looking for a local stylist to come in my closet and help me like just style what I have or maybe find some missing pieces, I'm getting older. This is the body I have. I'm like my style, is pretty consistent. I'm really not looking for, trending stuff. I just want to feel comfortable in my clothes. And so a lot of folks recommended Jamie Baker, and I might work with her. And so I was going to share a little bit about that upcoming. But essentially, what she does is you take a picture of every single piece you have in your closet, and then she will help you build lookbooks digitally. So you could have, your spring lookbook, your summer lookbook, and it just seems so luxurious.
Yes.
It is a luxury service, so but if you are interested in something like that, Jamie seems amazing, and I gotta just email her back, see where we go, but, I'm excited to kinda work with her this year, hopefully.
I know. I'm excited from what you were talking about to see your potential experience with it because it definitely does seem like one of those things where it's an investment experience, but in the long run, seems like it could help like curb your needless spending on clothing and such. Speaking for myself, that's always something where it's like you get kind of like, I don't know what to wear. And then you end up buying something. And then it's like, I shouldn't have done that. It's just sort of like this endless cycle. So it seems like a very helpful way, I think, as you've put it, to shop your own closet.
Yeah, and I mean, like, once you, get everything up digitally, Jamie will tell you maybe, like, some pieces you're missing. And I'm really interested in that because I know I have like, a good full closet, but what am I missing to elevate the look? Or, and I think she helps you feel confident, comfortable, all put together. And I don't know, that's what I'm looking for. We've all know my life story. I've had a lot of life changes. I used to be a teacher, so I don't have to wear like black slacks and a dress shirt and, flats every day. I get to wear whatever I want, which is, cool, but also uh daunting at the same
Right.
time. So,
trying to figure it out. It's just like one less thing. Have something that's a little bit more seamless, runs more smoothly. I feel like I'm always there for that kind of process, definitely.
And I mean, we've all seen Clueless, right? And how she picks her outfit on the computer. Don't you want that? I
Of
do.
course. When I was younger, I used to make a calendar of my outfits. It lasted for maybe like a week, but I liked the idea.
Yeah, that's adorable. And yeah, when I was a teacher, I'd pick out my outfits for the whole week. And it was just like, so I didn't have like decision fatigue because I was making a million decisions every day. But yeah, I just haven't gotten back into, I don't know. I just don't love my closet and I want to.
Yeah, need to like zhuzh it up. That is what it is, where it's like we're already making so many decisions about so many different things. And like you want to feel comfortable all day in what you're wearing, but you don't want to like put in endless effort into figuring out what that is. Just like getting rid of like some of these decisions that could be more run more smoothly. And that's the key. I am so excited for the potential. I can't wait to see what you guys end up doing together. And, maybe then calling up Jamie myself and be like, hey, Jamie,
Yeah.
talking up your girl out.
So more to come, hopefully.
I know, exciting. Okay, I can't wait. Speaking of fashion things, still, our first ad break has some good ideas for what you could be adding to your jewelry wardrobe too. Should we get started, Paige?
Yes, let's dive in.
This episode of The Chatter is powered by one of our favorites, Sun and Celine. The local jeweler pulls inspiration from the glowing energies of our sun, moon, and other astrological magic and energy. Snag something like the love letters, customizable necklaces in gold and silver, perfect for Valentine's Day, by the way, or the Stackers, Nike, Hera, and Celine rings, also available in gold and silver. Or maybe grab a friend and go to the studio on the weekends for a permanent bracelet for the two of you. We're in love with Sun and Celine over here. I have some of the love letters with birth flowers on them, and the Gaia studs are some of my personal favorites. They go with everything. I like to have like multiples, put them in like my, multiple earring holes. And
Mhm.
Paige, I know you're stacked with a few pieces from their studio too.
I am. I also have the love letters. I have Paige and Holly, like our initials, and then I also have a Scorpio pendant. I also have the Align necklace, which is your sun, moon, and rising, which I love. I wear that a lot in the summer. And then, of course, I have some stackable rings. I have the Iris, the Nike, and the Hera together, and I like love that stack. I also have the Minerva, and so does Holly. And then I just got Holly the sail necklace. It's a box chain necklace, so she's been wearing that. But we are stacked on Sun and Celine. I often just like walk over there and accidentally just buy a whole bunch of things.
Right. Like, whoops, this just fell into a bag and I have to leave with it after purchase. It's such a beautiful studio over there, too. So you could definitely like walk around and, take your time to look at everything, too. It's the best. And speaking of that, also, our friends over there have offered us a code for Chatter listeners from now through March 31st. You can use code Chatter15 for 15% off your purchases online or in store. So peruse on the web, peruse in store, get yourself something for your own collection, for a friend's collection. Just get something. It's just, you can wear anything over there. It's beautiful.
It's perfect for Valentine's Day too. So just tell your partner the code and just be like, buy this for me.
Right. And just like go over there and see what you can apply it to. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, so what to eat, drink, see, and do in RVA this week. And up first, I am with Eat. And it is so fun. This Saturday is ice cream for breakfast day. So it's the perfect excuse to indulge in something sweet before noon. So 5 amazing local spots are stepping up with some special treats. And we'll kick things off with Scoop. They're opening their doors early and going all out with breakfast-inspired ice cream treats. Think waffle sundaes, cereal parfaits, and more. Plus, you'll get a free coffee with your purchase and the chance to enter a raffle for some exciting prizes. And pro tip, wear your PJs for an extra raffle entry. They will be doing their morning celebration from 8 to noon, but Scoop will stay open until 11. Next up, we've got Gelati Celesti. They're dishing out your favorite flavors and debuting 2 breakfast-inspired creations. If you show up in your pajamas, you'll get a free donut there.
Ooh.
And the first 20 customers at each location will score a free Scoop gift card for a future visit. and they're doing their festivities 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Over at Ruby Scoops, it's all about exclusive breakfast-inspired flavors, cereal shakes, and sundaes, and they're also giving away free coffee and some fun swag to the first 20 families who arrive in PJs.
Oh, cute.
And they're open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., but I'm sure they'll be dishing out breakfast-inspired things all day there.
Probably.
And then Coco and Hazel is serving up ice cream, like croissant sandwiches, which sounds so delicious. And then you'll get a free scoop with any breakfast sandwich purchase. And they will also debut 2 new coffee flights. And that's from 8 to noon. And then finally, Gigi Frozen Custard is coming out of winter hibernation for a pop-up at Smashed. And they've got cereal concrete specials, and it looks like a Fruit Loop one. So that's fun. And then Smashed will be collaborating with Sunday Bagel for a breakfast sandwich. And that's from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., but Smashed will stay open until 9 or sell out.
Oh, delicious. They all sound so good. Have you been to any of these spots in the past, or do you have a favorite for this particular event?
Holly and I usually go to Gelati just because we walk there.
Right.
But I know like Ruby Scoops, they have like a line starting at 7 a.m. People
Yeah.
like are obsessed with their breakfast creations there.
Yeah, they always seem like a very popular one. And what she was putting together most recently that I saw did with the donuts look delicious.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Coco and Hazel's new this year. And so I'm sure more local spots might be doing something too, but those were the 5 that I found. And I know Scoop, Gelati, and Ruby Scoops like always participate. So it's fun to see other spots doing fun things in the morning.
It's such
cute.
a cute little Richmond tradition. I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Okay, well, yeah, start your day bright and early with some ice cream. Why not? It's Saturday.
Yeah, set those alarms.
Yeah, exactly. What about for drink, Paige?
All right, and drink is a long one because Harry's at the Hof is celebrating love like all February long, and they have a lineup of events and drinks. So I'm going to take you through, so bear with me because they have something fun every day. So I just kind of want to share everything that they got going on. So kicking things off on Saturday, February 1st, they have Love for Harry's, a full day dedicated to all things Harry's, featuring a brunch day party, happy hour, cocktails, DJ, and dancing. On Sunday, February 2nd, indulge in love for cannabis with a private tasting dinner offering a multi-course cannabis infused spin on Harry's popular dinner items paired with signature cocktails. That honestly sounds so fun.
Yeah, really. It's starting off strong.
Tuesday, February 4th is all about self-love during Love for Being Single Manifesto Hour, an uplifting event with curated tastings and engaging activities. And then test your knowledge on Wednesday, February 5th at Love for Knowledge Trivia Night with love-themed questions and fun prizes. On Thursday, February 6th, enjoy the soulful live performance during Love for Harmony. Wear red on Friday, February 7th to support heart health at Love for the Heart, where 5% proceeds will be donated to the American Heart Association. Then celebrate friendship on Saturday, February 8th with the vibrant Love for Gals Valentine's Brunch, featuring mimosa flights, shareable plates, desserts, and DJ music. On Sunday, February 9th, join the Love for Football Super Bowl party with great food, drinks, and company. Express your creative side on Tuesday, February 11th at Love for Art. Message in a Bottle, Sip and Paint, combining guided art instruction with delicious dinner and drinks. Sing your heart out to classic love songs on Wednesday, February 12th during Love for Love Songs karaoke. Thursday, February 13th features Love for Music with soulful sounds. Celebrate Valentine's Day on Friday, February 14th with Love for Valentine's Day, a special evening perfect for partners, families, or friends. And finally, wrap up all the festivities on Saturday, February 15th at Love for Fantasy, the Dark Valentine's Fantasy Ball, a morbid masquerade event at the Hof building.
Fantastic. That gets you through mid-February. Get a drink of water, Paige.
Honestly, I like my words were getting all jumbled.
There's
It's
just
like
so
there's
much
so
to
much.
cover.
You haven't been able to tell, they're closed on Mondays, but they essentially have everything from February 1st to 15th.
Yeah,
So
plenty for you to drink over at the Hoff, at Harry's, all of that over there. It's perfect. A great place for a little cocktail all February long.
truly,
Oh my
it
gosh.
does seem cute. Like they have something every day. That's a lot of work.
It really is. I love when I was putting together like our calendar roundup for Valentine's Day, we usually like kick it off with like a couple in particular that we think seem really cute and then send everybody to like all of the theme related ones for Valentine's Day. And there are so many that are like starting at the beginning of February, which is really fun. So you don't necessarily have to wait until like the 13th or 14th, depending on which holiday you're celebrating. You can kick it off on the 1st. It sounds great.
And I do love Valentine's Day.
It's one of my favorite facts about you that Valentine's Day is one of your favorite holidays. That's just so cute.
It is. I don't know why, because I hate February. It's just like January. It's long, it's cold, but I do love Valentine's Day.
There's like a bright spot for the holiday right in the middle. It is such a sweet holiday. I think as I've become, there was so much pressure on it in like high school and middle school. You were hoping that Aaron Jones was going to give you some candy grams. But now as an adult, it's like, this is just a cute little holiday. Just eat some chocolate and enjoy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, you should celebrate love all year long." Yeah, I know, but it's just so cute. And
Right.
who doesn't love getting a little piece of jewelry or
I know.
flowers?
Reminder to use your Sun and Celine code. How many times do we have to say it? No,
Yeah,
it's super cute. You should celebrate love all year long, but this is a nice way to put an emphasis on it. It's great.
yeah. So get
It,
out there.
yeah,
Get a
it's
move.
super cute. You got tons of options with Harry's over there for what you'd like to drink while you celebrate. It's great. Okay, I'll take us into see and do this week. For see, I'm saying that you should go see Glow at the Science Museum of Virginia. Through hands-on activities, live demos, and special shows, you can experience all things glow in the dark and luminescent. The neon lit adventure always gets glowing reviews, which is very true. I have not personally been to this event, but every year I feel like people are so excited when it, comes back around. Guests will light up from all the day's activities throughout the Science Museum, including the following, just to name a few, because they've got a whole list, but some that stood out to me were you can explore the phosphorescent rocks and gems in the Eco Lab. You can sip on some science with glowing drinks prepared in their Boost Kitchen, and you
Mm,
can prepare to be beaming with movie magic laser shows and astronomy shows happening in the dome all day. So this event happens all day, 9:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday, February 1st. Tickets are included in the price of admission to the museum itself, which starts at $10 depending on what age group you're in or your kids are in or whoever you're going with. But it seems like a great way. We've been talking about how cold it is, of course, almost constantly. And this is like a nice way to get yourselves out of the house, but like go do something fun. It reminds me very much of like Garden Glow, but like inside and more focused on like hands-on things as opposed to like art installations. It seems like a really good way to spend a Saturday.
yeah, it seems really cute.
I know. I'm excited about it. We are going out of town, of course, for our little planning retreat this weekend, but we get back on Saturday. I was almost wondering if we could like run the kids over there in the afternoon or something. It seems like a good thing to like have on the bucket list.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cute.
Yeah, it seems like a good one. So head over for that. And for do, speaking of Valentine's Day things kicking off early, I suggest you go do the Stoplight party at Ruff Canine Club. This year, they're teaming up with Beagles and Bentleys, who will be setting up one of their much loved photo booths for you and your pups. You can also enjoy their food menu and drink specials. You get a free bandana with entry for your pup. So you get like a red, yellow, or green, depending on your relationship situation.
Hmm.
Mix and mingle with other pet parents in Richmond. All dogs must have a pet profile to enter, but a day pass is $10. So take your pup over there, get outdoors for a little bit and meet other people, either that you may potentially, date or just like to make friends. It's such a cute event to celebrate the season.
It is. I love like red if you're taken, green if you're single, yellow or if it's if it's complicated.
Right. And I also like know a lot of friends who are seeking someone find it's like a nice icebreaker to have your, pet there in common with other people. So it's a fun little icebreaker situation. And Rough Canine Club, I think, is one of my favorite places in Richmond. I just think it's such a great idea to have like a nice dog park where you can also like sit down and get something to eat and drink while your pup runs around. It's super cute. I love them there all year long, but especially for their cute little events.
Do you take your dog there often?
She does have a member, she has like a profile. We go, now that we're out of the city, it's a little trickier to get over there. But when we were in the city, it was definitely on our regular rotation. I love them so much. And they also like run these great deals occasionally, maybe more so in the summertime where it's like on Memorial Day or some sort of weekend like that. You can go over and get like a stack of passes for like $2 each. So occasionally I go over there and like collect some for the summer. Not as much now, but they're one of my favorites.
Yeah, it is cute.
It's so cute. There's so many like cute little, ways to just sit and enjoy. I've gone over there to work before. Like you can just like sit and while your pup relaxes. Now, my dog also has gotten like the whistle blown from the referees before too. So maybe subconsciously that's also why we don't go over as often. She can be kind of like rough and tumble, but you just gotta be polite, dogs. What are you doing?
I like how it's called a ruffery.
Right, a referee. You're gonna get us kicked out of this fine establishment.
I've been there once, so I'm like terrified of dogs, as we all
Oh,
know. And so, of course,
not
I
for
went
you.
for Ruff, even though I'm like terrified. So I went to a dog birthday party, of course,
Oh
and
my
I
gosh.
got in there, and I was like, "Where do I go?"
It is like if you're not a dog person, I remember early on in my Richmond experience writing career, I had put together like a roundup of like good kid friendly places, and I had included Rough Canine Club on there. And Alicia, the editor at the time, was like, "This is like a great option, but I think we should also like add that like the dogs are going to come up and see you. So like if you're not a dog person or your kids aren't a dog person,
Yeah,
just be careful."
yeah, they were all up in my biz.
Yeah.
So
They want to come over and say hello. So if you're into that, great place for it. If you're not into that, maybe stay tuned for the cat cafe that I know is coming to town.
yes, I can't wait. The perfect bean.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait to talk about that when they're finally like up and running, which I think actually is this spring.
I will be there.
Oh my gosh.
That is my kind of cafe.
Yeah, right, exactly. Paige will be there for the stoplight party at the cat cafe. Oh, but totally. It's one of my favorite places. I recommend you get over there anytime, but this event always sounds so cute every year. So I highly recommend.
Yeah. All right. Well, that wraps us up. All right. So thanks for listening, Richmond. And by the way, there's more where that came from. Joining the Richmond experience as a member is the best way to stay in the know about what's going on in RVA.
Not to worry, we refuse to sell your info or bombard you with ads, but we do charge a small annual membership fee of $39 a year to fund our team so we can keep doing this awesome work. Plus, a portion of each annual membership purchase for the Richmond experience goes to rotating nonprofits each month. That's like $1 per week to get an all access pass to the best of RVA and lift up local orgs. It's a really, really good deal, friends. And listen, what are friends for anyway? Use code CHATTER to get $10 off your first year subscription.
Give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at The Richmond Experience, and on Instagram at The Chatter and RVA too. And if you enjoyed this episode, send it to your buds and rate, review, and subscribe.
And if you want to keep up with each of us, you can find me at Kelsey Heinz's Typing on Instagram.
And me, Sips and Trips with Paige on Instagram.
Chat with you next week, RVA.